A tutorial on databases at the University of Alabama, 19th century printmaking lithographs. Today we'll be researching databases within the University of Alabama's libraries. To demonstrate how to use these resources, we will be researching 19th century printmaking, particularly lithographs. To research this topic, we will be using 3 subscription-based databases: Academic Search Premier, Art and Architecture Complete, and ArtStore, which are all available for use by the University of Alabama's students, faculty, and staff. We will also look at the University of Southern California's USC Dornsife Visual Studies Research Institute's free web resources available to outside researchers without a subscription. The University of Alabama Libraries offers a wide variety of subscription databases. To begin our research, we will start with the database Academic Search Premier to gather general information and resources on our topic. On the home page of the University Library's webpage, you will see a link to databases under the Resources heading. Once we click this, we will be taken to the databases homepage, where we can search databases by a specific title, browse alphabetically, or choose a database by a particular subject or type of resource. Since we're looking for Academic Search Premier, we will click on the letter A under the Browse Alphabetical listing. We will scroll down until we see the Academic Search Premier listed. Academic Search Premier, which is an EBSCO service, is a general-purpose database covering a variety of primary subject topics and dates, and includes resources, materials such as book reviews, digital images, full text, maps, newspapers, and scholarly journals. It is a great place to start gathering information on 19th century printmaking. We are taken to an advanced search screen where we can choose from a number of limiters to begin our search. We will begin with a general search using the keywords 19th century and printmaking. This will give me an overview of the process of printmaking and help me discover some controlled subject terms that I can narrow down my search. I'm also going to choose English as the language so I can limit my search to resources that I do not have to translate. Our search yielded 18 results and is a great starting point. On the left-hand side, we can refine our results to the specific limitation that we are looking for, such as full text, academic journals, as well as subject thesaurus terms. By looking at the subject terms in number 4, this looks like a really great place to start. We also see that this option has a link to full text. Academic Search Premier includes information on the author, the type of resource, subject terms associated with the topic, an article abstract, as well as author affiliations, ISN numbers, and accession numbers, as well as notes about the resource. By clicking the linked full text option on the left-hand side, we are taken to the full text version of the article located in JSTOR, another database which actually holds the article. From here, we are offered tools such as view in PDF format, as well as view, email, export, save, and track citations. Let's return to Academic Search Premier and look at the subject terms used in the article that we chose. We will use these subject terms specifically: lithograph and 19th century, as we look at other databases that are more subject specific to our topic, such as Art and Architecture Complete. Back on the University Library's database page, we will search the databases by subject, choosing Art, History, and Studio, and we will scroll down until we find Art and Architecture Complete, which is another EBSCO service. And here we go. This database is more subject-specific to our research topic, as it covers primarily subjects such as art, history and studio, clothing, textiles, and interior design, as well as human environmental resources, and offers digital images, ebooks, full text, indexes and abstracts, as well as scholarly journals. In the advanced search screen, similar to Academic Search Premier, we can enter our key terms 19th century and lithography and choose from a multitude of search options to limit our results. I'm going to choose English as the language again, so I won't have to translate any articles. I'm also going to do use my document type as all, since we're still gathering general research. We've got 94 results. It looks like we can narrow this down even further to suit our research topic. By narrowing our search down to full text options and choosing the 19th century subject limiter, we see 6 results, of which provide information regarding particular artists of the time period, the lithograph and chromolithograph printmaking process, and other interesting articles describing the roles and influence of lithographs in 19th century culture, as well as one resource on collecting lithographs. We also see that we have some images. By clicking on a thumbnail, a new page will open with a larger version JPEG and the option of choosing a higher resolution image. This page also includes the article title from which the image came from, the source of the article, and the image type. In regards to citation for the image, the site hyperlink takes us to EBSCO's help section, which includes instructions on how to cite the image. The permissions hyperlink, we are taken to EBSCO's image permission page, which includes a link to the full text of the Copyright Act of 1976. Now that we've seen an image of a 19th century lithograph, of course we want to see more. ArtStore is just the place we need to search next. Back on the UA Library database page, we will search again by subject using Art, History, and Studio again. And we will scroll down to ArtStore. ArtStore is a digital image database housing nearly 1 million digital images in the areas of art, architecture, and the humanities, and is under the JSTOR umbrella. From the home page, we have the option to enter a keyword into the search bar, or we can search our options by geography, classification, collection, or featured groups. Let's look at classification. Classification lists different options to search by, such as type of image or file, where we see film, audio, video, and digital art, as well as subjects depicted in the image, such as fashion, costume, and jewelry, and also mediums, such as painting and prints. Prints is where we want to look. However, we see that there's 139,914 images. We're going to go ahead and click that anyway and see what we can find. And here we have our 139,914 images. The options to sort our images is unavailable through this particular search option, but we can decide how many images we'd like to see on a page. We can choose 24, 48, or 72. However, the number of images that you see does not change the size of the actual thumbnail you are viewing. We are viewing our thumbnails in a grid view. However, by clicking this icon, we're able to see all of our images and thumbnails in a list view. The list view offers larger thumbnails and full titles of the work. We can also jump from page to page by entering specific page numbers, as well as pressing the buttons to the side, which will scroll from page to page. Now that we are familiar with the database, let's narrow our search down to chromolithograph, a type of lithograph printed in color. To do this, we will enter the key term chromolithograph into the search box, and we will choose from the category from the drop-down menu. This will keep us within the category of prints where we're already searching. And this is going to take a little while. I've had some issues with this one before. Well, it looks like there's a network error. Sometimes this happens with subscription databases. We can either contact our network provider or just try another way to search. We'll search chromolithograph again, but this time we will search in all of the collections available in ArtStore. And there we go. We have 180 results. We want to narrow down our timeline to include those from only the 19th century. And to do that, we will slide our timeline slider down to 1900 to keep us within our time period and see if it narrows our results down. This brings us down to 151 results, where we can look through the thumbnails and see the different types of chromolithographs available in ArtStore. By double-clicking one of the images, a new window opens displaying a high-resolution scan of the chromolithograph. In this window, we can zoom in and out, as well as rotate the image. We also have the option to print this image, and in this option, you are provided with all types of information such as the title of the work, the date, material, repository that it came from, subject, rights, download size, etc. From this icon, you can view the image information along with the image itself. This icon allows for you to open up all of the information in a separate window where you can view it all on one page. And this icon lets you search all of the image in the particular database by type. By returning to our search results, as well as the original grid view, we are able to click on the title listed underneath the thumbnail, and a pop-up window displays with all of the information regarding the particular image. We also see that we have an option for file properties, which includes accessibility, width, height, image URL, as well as an embedded URL, which you can use to embed into websites. Now that we have searched some of the subscription databases offered by the University of Alabama University's libraries, let's look at a free web resource that's available for research on 19th century lithographs that does not require a subscription. For this, we head over to Google, where we want to search using .edu at the end of our search string so that we know we're getting high-quality materials. We will search using the terms 19th century lithograph resources.edu. From here, we see a 19th century online image resources from University of Southern California. The University of California's College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences is home to the Visual Studies Research Institute, which offers visual resources through their Visualizing the Past project. On the right-hand side, we see we have a couple of options, and currently we're already on the 19th century online image resource bank. Here you can search anything from ancient, medieval, early modern, all the way up to the 21st century. Let's get back to the 19th century. As you can see, the 19th century online image resource provides a multitude of digital image collections from high-quality internet sources such as the New York Public Library, MIT, and Yale University. This database includes high-resolution digital image materials such as print, illustrations, photographs, and ephemera. Many of the resources in this list direct us to the New York Public Library Digital Image Collection, where we can search for lithographs within a particular collection. Here we'll just type in lithograph to search. The lithographs are then displayed in thumbnail format and include a title and an ID number. By clicking on the thumbnail, we can open another page where we're able to view an image along with its details such as title, author, and publishing date. This is great for that novice researcher who's just starting to look at images of lithographs, where they can get certain types of keyword searches such as physical item description, image title, alternate title, as well as publishing date. While some of the search options are limited in this particular database, this image resource database is a perfect option for researchers who want free access to high-quality digital images in a scholarly environment. As you can see, there are a number of resources available for researching subject-specific topics such as 19th century lithographic prints, both subscription-based and free. I hope that through this tutorial you will be able to utilize some of the subject-specific databases and resources that we covered in this video, as well as the many others that are available for your future. Thanks for watching.